Well, good evening and welcome to episode number 569. Mike, only 31 shows away from 600. Do you believe it?
You gonna do anything special for that one?
I don't know. We'll have to figure something out. I think so. We always do, don't we?
Yeah, frequently.
Yeah. Hey, welcome to the Garden City Community Chat Show. It's Thursday, March 24th, 2022. So happy you could be with us tonight. We hope you're all safe and doing well. I am your host, Kerry. Also joining me tonight, Garden City's very own meteorologist, Dr. Tom Mywinski. Tom, how you doing?
Doing well tonight. A little chilly today, but
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Also, former Garden City councilman and current president of the Garden City Kiwanis, Mr. Mike Jones. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing excellent, Kerry, but I am getting better, thank you.
Good. Well, tonight we have a good one for you. Our guests tonight are members of the Garden City Business Alliance. We'll be talking about all the great events they have planned for this year, including the return of 3 Music in the Park concerts. So be sure to stick around for that. We also have Joe Bartley from J&J Taxes and More back with another tax talk for you. Joe always has some good information to pass along, especially as we get closer to that tax deadline. Mike will close out the show with some community announcements. I think we got about 22, I counted.
Wow.
Yeah, so we got quite a
I might be able to throw in 1 or 2 others too.
All right, sounds good. A lot of stuff going on, a lot of rocking and rolling. So you'll want to stick around and hear that. But first up, our very own meteorologist, Dr. Tom Mywinski, will be here with the latest weather forecast for you. And I think we might like what he has to say. Maybe not. I don't know. It's cold. I don't think so. So grab your favorite beverage or snack and join us for the next hour or so. Should be another good one. Just a reminder for you to mark your calendars. April 7th, we'll have representatives from DTE here to talk about severe weather awareness, how to protect your family and your home. I'm also in the process of scheduling Walter Epps, who is running for Wayne County Sheriff. He contacted me, and Michelle Woodell, who is running for the 12th Michigan Congressional District. And those dates will be announced. Remember,
I met her at
what's that?
I met her at a council meeting.
Oh, okay. Good. Remember, if you have any questions or comments and you're watching us live on Facebook or YouTube, please go ahead and put them in the comment section. I'll get them on the screen and hopefully get them answered for you. You can also text your questions to 734-788-9319. We also want to take a minute to say thank you to all of you who listen and support us every Thursday night, not only from our hometown of Garden City, but several of our surrounding communities as well. We really appreciate your support, and we'll continue to promote our community and yours. And please continue to watch and share. Reminder, if your community has any events or announcements or cancellations that you'd like to get out to our listeners, what should they do, Mike?
Email us?
Yeah, that'd probably be the best way, right? Email us the details at gccommunitychat@gmail.com or message us on our Facebook page at facebook.com/GCChat. And Mike, you'll be more than happy to pass that information along, correct?
That is correct.
All right, let's get Tom in here now with a check of the weather, and then we're going to spend some time chatting with our special guests, representatives from the Garden City Business Alliance. Stand by. Okay, let's do a check on weather with Doppler Tom. Let's see what he has in store for the rest of this week and the weekend coming up. Tom, take it away. All right. Chilly Willy.
Yeah, definitely a chilly day for sure. We were in the 40s all day today. Just a wild week in general because we had our first thunderstorm yesterday with a little bit of a heavy downpour yesterday evening, and now it really kind of changed the atmosphere up, and it got pretty chilly out there. And more clouds than sun today. We did see a little bit of sun at times, but it was overall more of a cloudy day out there, and it definitely kept the temperatures down. And that trend, unfortunately, is going to be continuing as we get into at least the next few days for sure. As we get into the rest of tonight, overall we'll stay more on the cloudy side. temperatures will get into the upper 30s for overnight lows. So these nights are still getting cold out there. People are getting antsy and wanting it to warm up and stay warm, but we're not there quite yet.
Tease. Yeah.
We definitely had that tease, and it's definitely inching us to get more of it, but we're not there yet. We still got some cold times ahead, and the good news is that these won't last for very long. And as we get into Friday, overall it'll be another cloudier day out there. Temperatures will pretty much be the same as today. We'll probably stay into the upper 40s again for another chilly day out there, and then overall, as we get into the weekend, it will stay kind of more cloudy and much colder as well as we get into the weekend. Temperatures on Saturday will be into the lower 40s, so we're going to drop it down even more into the 40s, and overnight lows on Saturday night will be in the 20s. So we will be on the colder side this weekend. And don't even get me started on Sunday, because Sunday will be the coldest day of the whole week. We'll probably be right around freezing all day, right around 32 degrees for Sunday. And our overnight lows will probably be in the teens. So one of the colder days out there. So yeah, you don't want to be out and about in this cold. Be like Richard and be hibernating this weekend, because I won't probably see him out and about too much this weekend with this colder weather moving through. But the good news is that this will kind of begin to break up as we get into next week. It won't really continue as we get into next week. It will start out cold next week, but it will definitely warm up. As we get into Monday and Tuesday, we'll probably still remain into the 30s, especially on Monday. The sun will return as we get into Monday as well. And then on Tuesday, we'll probably get into the 40s and kind of staying on the drier side. But then as we get into mid-portion of next week, we'll see a little bit more rain begin to move in. That will be our next round of rain. Temperatures will kind of get a little bit warmer, or we'll probably get into the 50s, and then they'll stay like that for the rest of the week. So if you want the sun, Monday will be the day, and then the clouds will begin to move back in, but a little bit of a warm up as we get into next week. So not a whole lot of sun as we speak of over the next few days. A cold weekend on tap, but I don't believe at this time that we're going to see any accumulating snow with this colder air mass moving in. I know there's been some chitter chatter with the other people whether we're going to see some snow moving through, but if that does happen, it won't really accumulate. It'll probably be a little snowflake here and there, but I don't really expect any major snow moving through anytime soon. So I know people probably like that. They don't want to hear any snow this time of year for sure. And next week, like I said, we'll see some rain during the mid portion of the week, and it will begin to warm up. So if you don't like this cold weather, this is not the weekend for you.
No.
You definitely probably want to hunker down or just not really go outside.
Get some stuff done in the house.
Yeah, do some spring cleaning inside for sure.
Right.
But if we expand outward and quickly talking about some other weather, it's been a fairly busy pattern all across the southern United States with widespread severe weather moving through this week. All across the southern states, Texas seeing some severe weather, Louisiana, Mississippi, parts of New Orleans got hit by a tornado. So it's been a fairly active severe weather pattern down there. And as we get into the warmer months, we will begin to talk about it more on our show. Like you said, severe weather becomes a big factor here in Michigan. We saw a little bit last year. A lot of flooding last year was the biggest story of it. But we did see some strong winds and a lot of power outages as well. So we'll talk about that as we get further. We don't want to get into all that craziness, right, Carrie? We don't want to get into that quite yet.
No, we don't.
We'll gradually get into it. And we'll talk about it as we get closer into the warmer months. But if you want to keep tuned to all my local weather information, just go to my website, DopplerTomsWeather.com, and it will keep you updated on our good weather and our bad weather.
All right. Well, it's the best you can do, I guess.
Yeah, just a messenger, right?
Right.
Yeah,
exactly.
You see those comments?
Yes, I saw that. Yeah, Scott Archer said you're not making any friends.
I know. That's why I'm not going out. You got to stay in with this kind of weather. You're not going to see a lot of friendly people out there.
Right. Well, we won't shoot the messenger, that's for sure.
Oh, I know, for sure.
All right, let's introduce our guest for tonight. As some of you may know, I am the co-founder, one of the co-founders, and past president of a very special organization that's very near and dear to me. Please welcome from the Garden City Business Alliance, Vice President Scott Archer, Secretary Elaine Salter, and Trustee Claudia Ballou. So let's get them in here. There's Scott, Elaine, and Claudia. How you guys doing?
Hi, how are you?
Good. We're doing good.
Doing
Thanks.
good, Carrie.
Thanks for being here tonight.
Thanks for having us. It's always a pleasure to come on. Got a nice broad audience here, so we always like to pop on and give as much information as we can.
Right.
Thank you.
What's that, Mike?
I just said thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. So first, before we get into any events that you guys have planned, you're all business owners in Garden City. So I'd like you to share with our listeners what your business is and how people can contact you or visit you. So let's start with Scott.
Okay. Well,
Whoops. Sorry, Scott.
maybe we won't be starting with me.
No.
I am the owner of Carrot Stick Sports in Garden City. We are in the old Carmack building. And I sell sports apparel, collectibles, and things of that nature. I make some custom shirts. So perfect time for us because we got March Madness going on, and then we have spring training and opening day right around the corner. Those are always big times for us, especially with our college products in Major League Baseball.
Right.
Good thing for us is that we started the tournament with 26 teams in the men's tournament and 39, I think, for the women's tournament, where most stores in the area only carry 6 teams total.
Oh, wow.
So I actually had a little bit more variety for everybody to take advantage of.
Yeah, for sure. And you mentioned you're in the old Carmack building on Ford Road there.
Yes,
You've
sir.
done wonders with that. Your wife is
Yep.
also in there with you, correct?
Correct.
How's
She's
it
got
for
her
her
hair
fun?
salon. It's my wife and my mom have a hair salon together on the other side. They have the majority of the building, and I have the old garage area. So
Yeah.
Get you out
It
to
doesn't look like a garage now.
No,
not
it's-
anymore.
It's very, very nice. I really urge everybody to go over there and check it out. It's really nice. You got a lot of big selection, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
And what was the address again on that?
It's 32431 Ford Road.
All right.
And like I
And-
said, great time to come in because all of our hats are 16% off in
Right. I
honor
was
of
going to
March
ask you. I know
Madness.
you were running some specials. So 16% off, huh?
Yep.
Awesome.
We got Sweet 16.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Yeah, Michigan, go blue tonight.
That's right. They're playing now.
Yeah. You'll have to give me an update if you're.
I'm trying.
All right, let's move on to Elaine. Elaine, how you doing?
I'm doing well, Carrie. How are you?
We're doing great. Can't complain.
Good.
So you have a business, a gift basket business.
Yes, I do custom gift baskets for any occasion.
Uh-huh.
I do it out of my home, so I don't have like a catalog that shows you like you can do A, B, or C. Everything I do is custom. You just give me a call or email me, tell me what you want to spend, what the occasion is, and I will go from there.
Yeah,
and
here's
I
a couple.
deliver
samples.
locally at no charge.
Awesome.
Yeah. Been doing it quite a few number of years. Thank you for showing some of the pictures.
Yeah,
Yeah, those are nice looking.
yeah, they are. Yeah, they I mean, it's really nice to let you do it, and I wouldn't have to worry about it then, right?
Right.
And all various sizes and all that.
Mhm. Yeah, price ranges are anywhere. If you just wanted a small mug or something, that could be as low as $15.
Oh,
The
wow.
baskets themselves, anywhere from $25 to as much as you want to spend.
Oh, that's very reasonable. Very reasonable. All right. And how can they contact you?
They can call me at 734-502-2046.
Okay. And
Or
you're
they
also
can-
on Facebook? You have a Facebook page?
I have a Facebook page called Elaine's Gift Baskets and More.
Okay.
And then they can also email me at esalter, SALTER 1125 @gmail.com.
Awesome. Great. And last but not least, Claudia, how are you?
I am well. How about you?
Good. And you're with Garden City Dental Center?
I'm with City Dental Center. I am not the owner, but
Okay.
I do work for an amazing doctor, Dr. Patricia Diaz, who is the owner.
Uh-huh.
We are located at 29627 Ford Road.
Okay.
He did purchase the practice from Dr. Barsimian, who
Oh,
was
yeah.
a longtime staple of Garden City back in 2018. So she just continued on with his practice.
Mhm.
And yeah, she's an amazing doctor. Amazing doctor.
How long has she been in there now? Dr. Barsamian was my dentist a long time ago.
Yeah, so he retired in 2018 and she purchased the practice from him. So she's been here since 2018.
Oh, awesome. And here's a picture of the
She-
outside for those that don't know. Right there.
Yeah, she's my dentist.
Oh, is she your dentist?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, awesome.
Maybe I'm a little biased, but I think she's the best in the business. So, market, a great dentist. Just give us a call.
And she does it all pretty much, cosmetic and
Dentist, she specializes in periodontal disease. She's a periodontist by trade.
okay.
The general dentist as well. So we do all forms of dentistry. We do implants, we do cosmetic, we do perio, we do fillings. Yep.
Wow, that's awesome. Great.
Been there.
And Mike, you have any comments about that? Very
I've
pleased.
gotten good service from them. It was nice to get out of this pandemic and be able to get back in there for regular checkups and stuff.
Exactly. Yeah, that's great. All right. Awesome. Well, it was great meeting you too, by the way.
Great meeting as well.
I haven't met you before, so I'm happy to meet you. All right, now we're going to move on, and we are going to talk about, what do you want to talk about first, Scott? Music in the park?
I would think so. I
Okay.
think that makes the most sense.
All right. You're having 3 this year?
Yeah, we have three music in the parks coming up. We do already have
I
our
have them here.
bands lined up. Oh, you've already got the flyer up, so I don't need to pull it up completely on my end.
There you go.
We've got St. John Smith, who was one of the bands last year,
Yeah, they're awesome.
and Taylor Tucky was there last year as well.
They're very good too.
Smith Factor is a new band to this, but they've been around for a while.
Yes.
And Jackie reminded us the other day, the president, Jackie, told us that each of the bands has at least one resident from Garden City in it. So that's kind of a cool feature.
Yeah,
of
that's-
Yeah.
Masters.
That is.
Yeah. That was pretty exciting to hear. So,
And
but
there's
we've got a lot of cool stuff going on for music in the park this year because it's going a little bit beyond music.
Yeah, tell us about that.
Well, most of this is going to be Claudia's department. She's kind of running the show on this, but we've got the shop and play event, and we're looking for vendors and also for nonprofits that want to run carnival games.
Okay. Do you want Claudia to talk on that a
Yeah,
little bit?
let's have Claudia talk a little bit on it.
All right. Go ahead, Claudia.
Okay, so this is the first year that we're adding this feature to Music in the Park, and we're really excited about it. It's going to give, businesses, our local businesses, some spotlight, so people really know what's going on in the community. And I think that's really great, especially coming out of COVID, where business is kind of taking a little hit over the last couple of years.
Right.
All businesses that are in Garden City are going to have an opportunity to have a 10 by 10 space at Music in the Park. It is free for all Garden City Business Association members.
Okay.
Any nonprofit that operates within the city of Garden City, it is free for them as well, the 10 by 10 space. And all we ask is that you fill out the application. The application is available. I did send out emails to some of the businesses who are already in the Garden City Business Association, but they are available. I believe they're going to be available on our Facebook and on our website, the Garden City Facebook. You can always contact me at the office. I can email that to you directly at Garden City Dental Center.
Okay.
And we will get you set up for that. It's a really great opportunity to get some exposure. And it's a really great opportunity for some of our nonprofits to do some fundraising and get some exposure for
Right.
themselves as well.
That's awesome. That's great.
Yeah,
Let's
the
see if we have-
nonprofits is what I'm really excited about because I'd love to see groups like the GCYAA
Yep.
or any of our nonprofits get in there and
Kiwanis.
really start
Kiwanis.
pumping. Yeah, Kiwanis would be
Yeah.
a great
I-
one.
There's your
I know
president.
people in charge of Kiwanis.
You know a couple people. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the cool part. Like the shopping part's going to be awesome for our business owners. And
Yes.
anybody that's not currently a member of the GCBA can always join for our very small and reasonable $35 membership fee for the year.
Yeah.
And then you get a free table as well. So that's the cool thing with that. But the play side is going to really enhance things when it comes to the music in the park, in my opinion. That'll
Mhm.
get people really excited to be there and not necessarily just going up. I'm going to go take a walk, walk for an hour.
Right. So now the music, it lasts from 6 to 9, but you're going to break the music up a little bit then, right?
Yes, we're gonna allow the band to have a little bit of a break in between because most municipalities that have these music events only play for 2 hours.
Right.
And we realized we were paying the same amount and they were playing for 3 hours. So we're going to give them a little bit of a break in between.
Mhm.
So the music will actually start at 6:30 and run till 7:30 and then 8 to 9. And that'll give them a chance to get some food from our awesome food trucks that we're going to have there. And
Right.
it'll allow us to, make some announcements and thank our sponsors.
Mhm.
And it'll allow the kids or parents and kids to go over to the shop and play area, play some carnival games.
Yeah, that's kind of a nice way of doing it now.
Mhm.
Um,
We do
Go
want
ahead.
to mention that anyone that wants to do carnival games,
Yeah.
you will not have access to power. So these are going to have to be like, your basic carnival games, pick a duck out of the water, ring toss, things like that.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's see, Scott, you're still looking for sponsors, I believe, right?
Correct. Yeah, we're always looking for sponsors. Right now, we do have our presenting sponsor. So, Gordon Chevrolet, if you're watching, thank you. As always, you guys are always taking great care of us at the GCBA. So, we appreciate you. The DDA is also one of our main sponsors. We have a couple smaller, lower level sponsors as well that we're super happy to have all of them on board.
Mhm.
As a sponsor, you also get kind of premium table space for the shop part. So if you wanted to set up something in the shop area,
Mhm.
you get a more pristine spot than somebody that's just a member and not a sponsor as well.
Okay.
So it does get you a little closer to the front, which is nice. So we're working on getting some more. There's a few people that are waiting a little bit to get their sponsorship in just
Mhm.
because they want to see what levels get filled up because we are limiting how many people can be in each sponsorship level this year.
Sure.
In years past, I think technically it was open availability,
Right.
but it wasn't really, but it was. So this year we're splitting it up and actually making official caps on how many people can be at each level.
Now, what about vendors? Are you just about at your limit, or you still need more vendors if they're interested?
So vendors, we have not set a limit. So because we've kind of just started promoting this in the city, we're still looking for vendors. We're still open to any business that wants to come. All we ask again is that you fill out the application so we know who's coming and what you're doing, as well as the nonprofits, just what game you're going to play, what you're bringing to the table, so that we don't have any conflicts with our paid food vendors.
Sure. Now, has the food truck ordinance, has that bothered you guys at all?
No.
Well, I mean, personally it does, but I don't think it's necessarily affected this event so much.
Okay, so you got the green light. I mean, there's
Yeah.
no issues there. Okay.
Actually, I think it was written when we read the original ordinance. It said that community organizations were exempt.
Right.
So, and they specifically mentioned the GCBA. So we were happy about that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And we do have 2 confirmed food trucks so far. We have Hogs Barbecue coming and Big Dogs Hot Dogs. We're waiting to hear on a couple more.
Okay.
Yeah, let me know if you get the donut people there. so I can know if I should bring my bucket for a refill.
We're definitely
Right,
trying
anyone.
for the
Yeah.
donut
We're
people.
trying to get the donut people right now. She's booked for those dates, but she told me to check back in a couple of weeks, and she's going to see if she can help us out because she does have multiple trucks. It's
We
just
got-
the availability of staff.
We have Ed Wilhite, who is the owner of Hog's Backyard Barbecue, and he's pretty excited about that.
Yes,
He has
we're
some
excited
great,
to have him. His food is delicious.
it's
Yeah.
very,
It's-
very good.
Certainly is.
Yeah. Mayor Randy Walker says mayor and council called in today to be a sponsor again this year. So
Yes.
Awesome. That's
That's
great
great news.
news.
awesome.
And then I saw Denise Stabley wanted to know about the different levels of sponsorship as well. So I was going to
Right.
go over those real quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
So our presenting sponsor, we've already got that filled. So
Mhm.
I'm not gonna put that number out there because that's unnecessary.
Right. I
We
get it.
are allowing 3 lead vocal sponsors, which
Okay.
each of those are going to be $1,200. Then we have what we're calling the musician sponsor, and we're limiting that to a maximum of 10 for $750. And then our backup singer sponsor is going to be an unlimited sponsorship that's perfect for smaller businesses like mine for $200.
So anyone that sponsors in the upper brackets, is that for all 3 concerts then, or is that how's that
Yeah,
work?
for any of the brackets, it covers all 3 shows.
Okay, so
you're
pay
going to
one
have
for all 3, one price.
exactly. That's the cool thing about it is
Yeah.
you're not having to pay individually for each one.
Right, exactly. That's awesome. Okay, well that makes sense.
And once we get more sponsors, then I can really start playing with these flyers and getting the posters ready with everybody's logo. 'Cause
Right.
everybody's logo that
Be sure to
sponsors
send me one.
is going to be on there.
Yeah, be sure to send me one so I can get that up too.
Right.
Yeah.
Um,
I want to come by and pick one up for the Kiwanis meeting too.
Okay.
right. Yeah,
Can I get
Hopefully
those
we-
at the dental office?
you guys are
Yeah,
probably-
well, we've got our deadline for sponsorship is May 15th, I believe, is the deadline date to get
Okay.
in.
got some time.
That way we have time to get some printing done.
Mike, I have them. I have some here as well. If you want to pick one up from the office for Kiwanis,
Oh, okay.
not a problem. I have flyers and I have the applications here as well.
Well, that'd be perfect, Mike.
Are you open tomorrow?
She's not seeing patients, but I'll be here tomorrow. I'll be.
Okay.
There you go. You don't need to see the dentist, right, Mike?
No, my appointment's for next month, I think.
Just making sure. So look, anyone that's interested in sponsoring or a food vendor or play the games, all the information is there on the screen. You can go to their website at gardencitybusinessalliance.org, or the phone number's there and the email's there. And
Mhm.
that's probably the best way to contact you guys, right?
Either that or through the Facebook page. It's
And
always a
Facebook
good way.
page as well. Yep.
Yeah, because Facebook goes to like 4 of us. It
Right,
goes
right.
to a lot of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
More-
the email is monitored. The phone
Mhm.
number goes into a voicemail, so
Right.
we might not respond for a day or two, but we'll definitely be checking it.
Yeah.
Right.
Check that. Yeah. All right. So let's move on. What other events do you have planned or you're hoping to plan? I know you have trunk or treat right in the fall.
Yeah, we got the green light. Jackie, our president, met with Doc.
You're still doing that, Elaine?
Pardon me?
Are you still chairing that?
Yes, I believe so. I haven't been fired yet.
You do such a great job.
Thank you.
Is that
Um,
going to be in the park also?
No, it's not going to be in the park.
They moved
We're
it.
going to have it at this. We got the green light from Doc to have it at the same location we did this last year. Was at the Radcliffe Center.
Okay.
Okay.
And preparations for that are not on the way yet. Let's not.
No, we'll
push it.
wait. We'll probably start planning that late summer
Okay.
after music in the park is over.
So any other events going on for the summer or after music in the park or anything?
No, I don't think we have any really planned events right now. We're kind of limiting it to the 4 for the time being. We
Okay.
want to get the foundation back up and running,
Right.
especially after the basically 2 years of COVID.
Yeah.
Trying
yeah.
to
Kind of ease into it again.
Yeah, trying to get the businesses as much value as we possibly can is kind of what our focus has been.
Right.
So we've got to really drive all that home.
Mhm.
trunk or treat is always such a amazing event, and we've got that down a little bit better now to where we understand what we're doing.
Yeah, every year you
Especially,
learn something. Yeah.
yeah, especially if we're going to be at that same location. We've got a lot of benefits to being there that we really enjoyed that, and
Mhm.
the community seemed to love it. They all
Mhm.
complimented us.
Good, good.
So that was
And then
great.
you also participate in the Sandland Parade, so
Yes.
Yeah.
that's good. That's good. Now, your monthly meetings the second Friday of every month at 9 o'clock at the Straight Farmhouse, correct?
Yes.
Correct.
That's 6221 Merriman Road in Garden City. And I will announce that or mention that again at the end of the show.
Okay.
But
Appreciate that.
anything else you wanted to cover?
Well, we're working on our website,
Yeah. It needs
making
work.
some changes to it.
Yeah.
We found a system that is going to allow each of our members to have access to updating their own information.
Okay. The back
So
door. Yeah.
yeah, so if Elaine's doing a special on coffee mug baskets, she, she can post that on the website without having to contact 4 people for it to get done.
Yeah.
She doesn't have to contact me to find out who to contact, and then I send her to somebody else who sends the person to somebody else.
So
It'll
will it
all
just
be done
the
in one
board
person.
that has access to that back end?
No, the board will have access to updating the actual site itself,
Yeah.
but every member will have access to updating their own company's profile,
Oh.
putting information for all their specials,
Hmm.
and all that kind of stuff will be directly handled by each individual business. That way, if there's a typo, they can't come back and say, Scott, you don't know how to type. When you sent this over to the other guy, it was spelled
Right,
wrong.
right,
No, you
Yeah.
don't know how to type.
Well,
So
that sounds like it might work out.
I think
Yeah.
so. We're pretty excited about it. It's going to have a calendar on there because our goal is to make the GCBA website the go-to place in Garden City to find out everything that's happening in the area.
And,
That's good.
people need to know that the city has recognized the Garden City Business Alliance as the chamber for Garden.
Exactly.
So
That was your doing too. So we appreciate that, Carrie.
yeah. Well, I just want all the businesses to know that and hopefully join because it's it's a great opportunity for them to get their names out there and do some
Right.
networking and get involved in the community. It's just a great resource. So
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're building our online presence. We've got groups now for members that we can try to get involved that way so we can get to know each other. So it's not just a show up once a month, find out what the treasurer's report is, go home. It's we're trying to get everybody a little bit more involved now.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And people like Claudia, people like Elaine, Jackie, and our past ambassadors like yourself have always been the driving force for it. And so trying to bring that value to our membership is kind of what we all want to do now. And
Right.
it can't just be about the community events as much as we love to do those. Those are a blast. But
Right.
if there's no businesses, what's the point in having a business
Exactly.
alliance?
Because it is the business alliance and
Right.
Yeah. We also are promoting a new mascot for the GCBA
oh
called
yeah.
Frisbee. Scott probably has the button
Yeah,
there,
the
which
button
I forgot to bring upstairs with me.
I don't have one in the basement, actually.
Oh, awesome. Well, what we're doing is
Claudia's got one, I
we
think.
came up with a little logo with a little bee carrying a briefcase.
Mhm.
And we made these little swag bags that we're passing out to all the businesses in Garden City, whether they're members or not. Oh,
There you
there's our little bee. Claudia's
There
got
you
it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And it's just to promote goodwill for the business community. I mean, we would love to have more of our business members join the GCBA, but just because you get a swag bag doesn't mean you have to. It's just that we're saying, hey, we're here. We want to promote your business. If you want to come and join us, join us. If not, we're just happy to meet you.
Yeah. Exactly. All right.
And I just have to add, I've been in dentistry a really long time, and I've been, all over different cities, and
Mhm.
$35 to join Association
It's
is
so reasonable.
ridiculously reasonable.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ridiculously reasonable. I think I spend more than that on coffee in a week.
Yep.
So that being said, you only get out of something what you put into it.
Right.
Really encouraging our businesses to take advantage of the events that we do.
Yep.
Because this is a free event. The music in the park, the shop and play, this is a free event with a lot of exposure. And I'm new to Garden City. But what I'm finding out is you guys this is a small city, but it's got such a big heart and it's got such a big camaraderie. And I'm finding places like every day, like new restaurants, new shops, new, just from driving around. So imagine how much how much exposure, how much traffic you're going to bring to your business if it's in one place, like one station. And a lot of chambers, this would not be a free event, for them charging quite a bit to have a table just to even pass out information. So it's, GCBA is doing, I think it's a really great thing. We're trying to get as much exposure to our businesses to give back as we can.
Yeah, I think that's a great point, Claudia.
Great point.
Hey,
I just want to mention
our membership dues so low is that we're all volunteers. The
that's another
GCBA
thing.
has no paid staff whatsoever.
Right.
So we are all volunteers.
All volunteer, all business people, and all advocates for the city and for each other, which is community unity, right, Mike?
Yeah, that's what we're here for.
That's what we always promote. We got
and me, Carrie, it's kind of one of those things for me. I might not live in Garden City, but I've had businesses in Garden City for close to a decade now.
Yeah.
And being part of this organization has really helped me meet other business owners and find out about the community that we serve. And that's been lessons that I couldn't have learned any other way.
And Joe Bartley, your treasurer, he's given a lot of accolades to GCBA for a lot of his clientele that he has now.
Absolutely.
And he's a great guy too. Good advocate for GCBA.
He certainly is.
And you have D&D limousine, executive limo, right? That's starting back.
We're starting to get back up and running. We've kind of shifted our fleet a little bit. We had so many of the bigger buses and the limousine styles before. So we still have our Jeep Grand Cherokee limo, and we've still got some shuttle buses. But we've moved away from the party buses. Insurance in the state of Michigan is absolutely insane. So when people are calling around, I've heard horror stories that somebody asked for a 4-hour minimum and they got quoted $3,000.
Wow.
And that was prices too. It's terrible.
Between insurance and gas prices, the prices are just through the roof. And over 350 companies in Michigan went out of business.
I believe
in the transportation industry.
Yeah.
And so that means there's over 1,100 vehicles less than there were before the pandemic.
Wow.
So
who would have thought,
there's so many things I could say, but we'll let that one go.
Right. That's another show.
Right. That's a whole different subject.
I just want to give a shout out to
a
few people in there watching us tonight. We have Sherry Lynn Bowers in there. Let's see. Ed Wilhite, Tina Wing, Mrs. Chat. How you doing? Kathy Ward, our #1 fan. Denise Stabley. Oh, Mrs. Chat has a question. She says, this is a comment. Lenise Crumley Smith and her husband's band in July. They're awesome. They really are. Yep.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Let's see. Mary Jane Wozniak is in there. How you doing, Mary? Mayor Walker. I know I saw a question from Cheryl. Here it is. Does the GCBA website still have the same web guy?
Currently it is.
And that's Eddie, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Eddie. We've been working with Eddie, but we put so much on his plate over the years that this new project would be so much overkill for what he does, what he has done for us over the years, that we're trying to find something that's not going to put that much more work onto his plate. Because the cost, the rate that he's given us over the years has been so reasonable that
Yeah.
we think that we'd be trying to take advantage of him if we tried to have him do this all at once.
Okay. Also, former Chopper 7 pilot for WXYZ, Dennis Newbacher's in there. He says, "Go Garden City." Hi, Dennis. How are you? Thanks for joining us tonight. We also have Ann Cavalledge, I think. Sorry if I pronounce it wrong. Levon Will Heights in there from Hog's Backyard Barbecue, and also Mark Mukovitz is in there. Several people in there watching tonight. That's good to see.
I talked to
Patty-
Levon the other day.
Yeah, they're
Patty-
great people.
Patty Fix is in there too.
Oh yeah, Patty
Yeah,
Fix. Yep.
And her mother Nora just got home from the hospital, so we wish them best.
We wish her the best for sure. Okay. All right, guys. Anything else that you wanted to cover? I don't want to cut you short or cut you out.
No, I think we pretty much covered it. Just remember, we're the first Friday or the second Friday of every month, and then
Right.
we're always accepting new members. We'd love to have you as part of it and help guide the future of the Garden City Business Alliance.
Yep. And I will mention contact information again after the show tonight. And you guys, you're always welcome to come back anytime you want.
Always a pleasure. I'll be on that number 600 that I heard Mike talking about earlier.
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely.
well, we had 500 at your place, didn't we?
I don't know if it was 500 at my place. Oh,
That
it might have
four-
been actually. It might have been
400.
virtual
I think it
tour.
was 400. Yeah, 400.
400, yeah.
500, we did it virtually. We had all the people on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
Well, look, thanks for coming on, taking the time out. We really appreciate it. I know it's probably been a long day for you guys, and feel free to come back anytime, okay?
Just remind Tom next time any of us are on that he's got to do a better job of getting us good weather.
I will let him know. Take care. Good meeting you, Claudia.
All right, good meeting you too. Thank you. Have a great night.
Elaine,
Take
take
care,
care. See you
everybody.
guys.
Thank
Thanks again.
you.
All right.
Thank you for having us.
Yep, anytime. All right. Good information.
Yeah.
City Business Alliance. All right, let's see. Once again, you can contact the GCBA by going to their website at gardencitybusinessalliance.org, or you can leave them a message at 734-793-1891. You can also find them on Facebook. So lots of ways to get in touch with them. All right, let's see what else we got here. Another comment. Oh, Ann Archer, she says, everyone look up the GCBA website. Yes, exactly. I just echoed that. Thank you, Anna. All right, let's get Joe in here, Mike, and then we're going to close out the show, okay?
Okay.
Here we go. Where is Joe?
Welcome to Tax Talk with Joe Bartley from J&J Taxes and More. So this is the time of year, as we're getting close to the due date for taxes, that we're seeing more people that have a balance due. In other words, you owe money. And generally, most people are never happy that they owe money, but there is always a light at the end of the tunnel. So basically, your taxes, if you owe, it's because you haven't had enough withheld. That's kind of the bottom line these days. There's not a whole lot of credits and deductions that the most average people can use. Unless, of course, you have kids, then there's some good child tax credits or college credits. But if you do owe, it's not the end of the world, okay? Is what I always tell my clients is send them something, okay? Even if it's a partial payment or what you can scrape up. Obviously, you want it to be a decent amount to where it's not going to look insulting. But if you send them a partial payment, in probably about 6 weeks, you will actually get a bill from the IRS. And of course, that bill is going to have penalty and interest on there. So keep in mind, the quicker you pay it off, the quicker that you lose out with the penalty and interest. With that bill, there will be an application for a payment plan. Now, they generally partially fill it out for you, and they're going to ask you what you can afford to pay. And as long as it's a reasonable amount, they will accept that. Now, there is a cost for the payment plan, a little over $100, and they are going to continue to charge interest on the unpaid balance. So you probably want to get it paid off as quickly as possible. However, you don't want to cut yourself so short that if life happens, you have a hardship paying both bills. So the key is they want it paid off in 5 years. That's kind of the key. Now, again, you want to get it paid off as quickly as possible to avoid that interest. But there is a light. The important thing is that you keep the lines of communication open, that you don't just ignore it because it's not going to go away. So face up to it, do what you need to do, and go from there. So hope that helps out. If you haven't made an appointment yet, it would be a great time because we are getting close to the wire. So I'm Joe Bartley from J&J Taxes and More. The best way to get a hold of me is my email. It's joe@j&jtaxesandmore.com, or you can call us here at the office at 734-523-8291, and Janine will be more than happy to help get you set up with an appointment. Thank you very much, and you guys have a great week.
All right. Thanks, Joe. Good information, as always. What do we have? Scott Archer put something up here. For Carrot Stick Sports, you can message us on the Facebook page, call us at this number, email at that email address, and of course, visit our website. Okay. Sounds good, Scott. Thank you. Good having you guys once again. Terry Krausen's in there. How you doing, Terry? Good to see you from Harmony Town Barbershop Chorus, I believe, right? Had them on. They were really good. All right. Just a quick note. We're still looking for a couple of members for the Commission on Aging for Garden City. Mike and I are both on that commission. I believe we're still looking for a couple more. If you're interested and you're 60 years or over, resident of Garden City and not currently serving on any boards for the city, and you're interested, you can email us at gcommunitychat@gmail.com or message us on Facebook, and we will pass your name and information along to our chairperson. So it's only once a month. What is it? The
second Wednesday
of the month.
9:15, Maplewood Center.
Maplewood Center, right.
Lasts about an hour.
Yeah.
You get donuts and coffee. You get to plan good events for seniors in the city.
Right, exactly. Okay, I wanted to mention, if you are a small business owner and would like to be featured on our show, please contact us at gcommunitychat@gmail.com. Message us on Facebook. We are here for you and would love to have you on the show and be a part of promoting your business for you. It also might be a great idea to contact and join the Garden City Business Alliance, who was on tonight. They were our special guests at gardencitybusinessalliance.org. The next city council meeting will be Monday, April 11th, 7 p.m. in the council chambers located at 6,000 Middlebelt Road. They're also doing back-to-back budget meetings, April 4th and April 7th. They will have budget meetings held at the police station starting at 6 p.m. These council meetings are a good way to get involved and voice your concerns that you may have as well. All right, Mike, you ready, buddy?
I think I'm ready.
All right, let's rock and roll. Here we go.
Well, that'll be the day you say goodbye. That'll be the day when you make me cry. You say you're gonna leave.
Mike.
You know it's a lie, 'cause that'll be the day when I die.
All right. Good
What
job.
you got for me, Gary?
I just want to mention Kathy Ward. She is also on the Commission on Aging. And
Right.
Great organization. So, yeah, I forgot about that. Thank you, Kathy, for doing that. And
So is Nora Fix.
right, Nora Fix too. Exactly. All right, here we go.
Yeah, this is a big one. Garden City Lions are having their 30th annual pancake breakfast with guest cooks from the Garden City and Dearborn Heights Fire Department, It's going to be this Sunday, March 27th, from 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. The cost is $6 for adults, $4 for kids. It's going to be located at the Dearborn Heights Moose Lodge number 1795, which is located at 27225 Warren Road. That's on the south side of Warren, just east of Inkster.
Correct.
And their menu includes what? Pancake, sausage, scrambled eggs, bacon, orange juice.
Yeah, it's for $6 you can't beat it.
Yeah, you can go back for seconds.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Me and Mrs. Chad are going to be there probably closer to 10:30, something like that. So
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm trying to get Faye to go. I'm not sure what time we'll get there.
yeah, I think we're going to meet some friends there. So probably about 10:30ish. Let's see. Jerry Thorne from Party Animal Travel just joined us. How you doing, Jerry? I believe they just got back from Ireland. Am I right?
Yeah, they just did it back from Ireland.
Wow.
We had 4 of our Irish travelers at the Kiwanis meeting today, and we even had a prospective new member that went on that trip.
Oh, good.
Okay, Tai Chi Wednesdays. Beginners are 11:15 to 12:15. Advanced is 12:30 to 1:30 at the Maplewood Community Center. A great way to stay balanced. The 2022 Rental Assistance and Community Resource Fair in Inkster is going to be on Wednesday, March 30th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. at 29150 Carlisle and Inkster Road. They'll be talking about rental assistance, utility assistance, water assistance, certification, tax assistance. So a lot of help for people that might need some this time of year.
Right. Yeah, that was I got quite a few new ones today, so we're going to put those up.
This one is an old one. Cardio strength training. Saturdays at 9 a.m. You can call 734-793-1850 to register. It's held at the Maplewood Community Center, 31735 Maplewood Street in Garden City. Home Pantry's looking for a couple of volunteers. They need one volunteer to work in the pantry on Thursday mornings from 8:45 to 12:30, and another volunteer to pick up food once a month on any Wednesday at Gleaners on North Line Road and bring it to Maplewood. You can call 734-793-1859 for more information.
Yep, they're always looking for volunteers, that's for sure.
Garden City Parks and Recreation is sponsoring yoga Monday 5 p.m. and Thursdays at 5:45 at the Maplewood Community Center. Punch cards are $24 for residents, $32 for non-residents. Drop-ins are $6.
Jerry Thorne, he says he's in New York tonight. New York.
Yeah, grief, Jerry, you just got back from Ireland and now you're in New York.
Yeah, I don't even think
he's a traveling man.
He is. Man, does he put the miles on. How about you know, Jerry, have you ever figured out how many miles you have actually put on since you started? Oh I bet it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cardio drumming. Ages 13 and up, $5 drop-in at the Maplewood Gym, Wednesday, 6 to 7 p.m. Bring your own set of ball, bass, and sticks, or rent a set for $5 or purchase one for $30.
Jerry says way too many.
Yeah, I know. He's been around the world many times.
I bet he's gone through a few suitcases, that's for sure.
Yeah. Softball registration, spring and summer registration is available now. Registration is available online. Bring it on for Garden City mi.org/parks.
Right.
Also, hazardous waste collection. It's going to be, I'm going to read the fine print here. It's going to be on April 2nd from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. This is over at the Westland Shopping Center, I believe.
Yeah, down at the bottom there.
Oh, yeah, which is 3500 35,000 West Warren Road.
Right. And we don't have to go through all the acceptable items, but it's just about everything.
Because the fine print is hard for me to read.
It is. Yeah, they couldn't come up with a bigger flyer, I guess. So, but yeah, just about everything that's in your garage you can get rid of.
Yeah. Dog vaccination day in Westland. Low cost dog vaccinations, microchips and licenses free to Westland veterans.
Hmm.
Be on Saturday, April 2nd from 10 to 2. Vaccinations are only $20. Microchips are only $10. On-site Westland dog licenses for only $12. Looks like they're sponsored by Westland Car Care Towing. I'm having trouble reading that fine print too.
Only $20 per dog. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
A craft day at the Maplewood Community Center, Saturday, April 2nd. A lot of stuff going on April 2nd.
Yes.
$6, 11 starts at 11 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I wish all the flyers were this big.
Yeah.
There you go.
Adult Kickball League, April 8th to June 7th on Fridays from 6 p.m. Single games, 10 by 10 teams, $200 for 8 weeks.
Yep.
Okay.
Gateway Church in Westland
is having an Easter egg hunt. Join us for our annual Easter egg hunt. Amazing prizes are awaiting. It's going to be on April 9th. The hunt begins at 11 a.m. Ages 0 to 4 goes first. And then the 5 to 7 goes second. And finally, the ages 9 to 12 wrap it up.
Yep.
Amazing prizes are awaiting.
34645 Cowan Road in Westland.
Thank you.
Yep.
Dearborn Heights Parks and Recreations have an Easter marshmallow drop. Free entry, free prizes on Saturday, April 9th, 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. Helicopter drop at 12:30. Variety show, a stilt walker, face painting, get your photo with the Easter Bunny. A special appearance by the Easter Bunny. It's located at the Canfield Community Center, 1801 North Beach Daily in Dearborn Heights. You can call 313-791-3600 for more information and to register. And this is open for kids 2 to 12, and Target is helping sponsor that.
Wow. Yeah, and the key word there is free, free, free.
Yep. Price is right. Okay, this is a big one if we can pull it off.
Yeah.
Frederick Meyer Gardens and Sculpture Park there's a senior center trip. It's on April 13th from 9:15 to 5:30 for ages 55 and over. Cost is $55, but that includes travel on the bus, box lunch, and admission.
Yeah, now Mrs. Chat talked to Danielle today, and they've sold 29 tickets already.
Well, that's getting better.
Yeah, they'd like to get up to 35, so there's still some time left to get your tickets and get on board. It's a beautiful garden. It's going to be a great,
nice experience.
Yeah, nice day trip for sure.
Yep. Oh, how about another Easter egg hunt? Garden City Parks and Recreation, a free event for different age groups, 0 to 3, 4 to 6, and 7 to 10 on April 16th at the City Park Ball Fields at 9:15 a.m.
Yeah. And something like 10,000 eggs, I think Brad said they have. So,
wow.
Yeah.
Garden City High School project graduation class in 2022 is having a fundraiser at sports venue on Saturday, May 7th from 12 p.m. to 12 a.m. A bake sale, raffles, 50-50, Blackstone, and Truly Cooler fun giveaways. See you there.
Wow, Blackstone, hey, they're giving away. Ooh, love my Blackstone. Great event there.
Yeah. Oh, the Wacky Science Show.
Oh, right up your alley, Mike.
Right. It's Maplewood Community Center. It's Going to be 12 p.m. on May 14th, ages 4 to 12. $5 for a child, $2 for a sibling. They're at 31735 Maplewood Street in Garden City.
Okay.
Become a vendor at the Westland Farmers and Artesian Market. Visit www.westlandfarmersmarket.com to get the 2022 vendor application and market policies. The market runs from May 26th through October 13th, 2022. Big
Yeah,
event.
that is a beautiful market over there they have.
An indie art and craft jam presented by Creative Soul Makery and Helium Studio, with Garden City DDA being an event sponsor. Local makers, fine music, good eats, located at 5005 Central Garden City, Michigan, on the northeast corner of Ford and Middlebelt. Last day dog rescues, shop and adopt event. It's going to be on Saturday, May 28th from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. in the Garden City Park, which is located at 200 North Log Cabin in Garden City. Meet adoptable dogs. There'll be 30 plus of vendors present.
Wow. Face painting too. That's pretty good. Last day dog rescue. Yeah, I know if I go over there, I'll fall in love with you.
You're going to come back with a dog. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a great
You need
event.
another dog, Carrie. You've been dogless for too long.
I know. Yeah, it's tough. I'll tell you.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Music in the park. We've already been talking about that.
Yep.
Gordon Chevrolet is the major sponsor. It's going to be in Garden City Park, 200 Log Cabin Road in Garden City. Save these Thursday dates: June 23rd, July 21st, and August 18th. It runs from 6 to 9. Live bands, food trucks, business vendors, games, raffles. For more information, visit www.gardencitybusinessalliance.org. And as our guests were talking, there's going to be a new big feature of shop and play event.
Yeah, exactly. All right. That's all I have. One more thing Scott put up. Let's see. You can also order for in-store pickup, regular delivery, and even local delivery from Carrot Stick Sports. So good information. Thanks, Scott.
I got a couple of things.
All right.
At the council meeting, they approved a couple of street sales.
Yeah.
One by the Garden City Lions Club. It's going to be on April 29th, 30th, and May 6th.
Mm-hmm.
And one by the American Legion Post 396 on June 24th and 25th and 26th. Okay. Michigan seniors can get help paying for their groceries. SNAP benefits help Michigan seniors 60 and over buy healthy food at the grocery store. Applying is easy. Qualifying seniors 60 and over can contact the National Kidney Foundation of Michigan for SNAP application assistance. Call 313-529-1574, extension 3160, or go to snap@nkfm.org. It's National Kidney Foundation.
Nice.
Home pantry, we did that. Garden City Spring Break Open Skate. Tuesday, March 29th and Thursday, March 31st from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. $6 for adult, $5 for kids. You can rent skates for $3. Located at the log cabin in Garden City Park.
Yeah, things are starting to crank up.
Yeah, they are. There's a lot of stuff going on.
Once the warmer weather gets going, it's going to break. Have all kinds of stuff.
Sounds like April 2nd, you could go to about 5 different events.
Yeah, April 2nd is real popular. That all you got?
I think so.
Okay.
I think you covered everything else.
Anything new with Kiwanis? You're always looking for members, I know.
We are, and I'm going to bring this Music in the Park program to them at the next meeting.
Yeah.
That sounded very interesting, and maybe the Kiwanis will want to get involved and give something away or do some kind of an activity. So we'll see what their acceptance is at.
That's right up Kiwanis's alley there, really.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of things you like.
All these
Sherry
people,
Littauer,
kids.
thank you, everyone on the show tonight. Great information. Appreciate that, Sherry. Thanks for joining us. What else you got, Mike?
No, I think that's about it. I just want to get over to the TV and see if Michigan's getting their butt beat by Villanova.
Oh, I hope not. But wasn't.
They've had a good run.
Yeah, they have. Hey, they went further than anybody thought they would, and MSU.
Oh, yeah.
So
the women are still in it too.
Yeah. All right. We're always looking for guests to be on the show. If you know someone who might be interested, it's very easy. Contact us at gccommunitychat.com or message us on Facebook. Doesn't matter what community you live in. We want to hear from you. During these times, we'll do our show remotely and safely from the comfort of your home or office. Maybe you own a business or belong to an organization, and you'd like to share that information with us and the surrounding communities. If so, contact us today, and we look forward to hearing from you. Let's see what else we got. Elaine Salter says, thanks for the invite. Let's fill the park to the brim at Music in the Park 2022. Absolutely.
Usually have a good turnout. It'd be nice to get back to normal if we can.
Yep. Yeah, they always have a good turnout, and they got 3 great bands. I know they're really good. So
ought to be relatively safe because it's outdoors and you can spread apart. And
Scott said lot of game left. Can you give us a score, Scott, if you have it? And with that said, Mike, I think we're ready to call this a podcast.
Podcast.
Special thanks to Scott Archer, Elaine Salter, and Claudia Ballou from the GCBA for coming on. Once again, contact them on their website at gardencitybusinessalliance.org. Also, they hold membership meetings on the second Friday of every month at the Straight Farmhouse at 6221 Merriman Road at 9 a.m. You are more than welcome to come and visit them to see what they are all about, but hopefully you will join. For $35, you can't beat it, that's for sure. The price is right, and you get lots of good benefits. Thanks to Joe Bartley from J&J Taxes and more as well. Remember to contact Joe at 734-523-8291, located at 29217 Ford Road in Garden City for all your tax needs. Also, a big thanks to my fantastic co-host, meteorologist, Doppler Tom Iwinski, and Kiwanis President Mike Jones. Great job as always. Mike, once again, any thoughts before we go?
No, it's looking better for COVID. At least the hospitalizations are down.
Scott says 52 to 45.
He didn't say who has the 52 and who has the 45, though.
Exactly. I guess we got to guess.
At least they're not getting blown out.
Yeah, it's close. So what about hospitalizations are down? Yeah, they're getting better.
Yeah, that's good.
Gotta wait.
I don't know what this B2 or whatever it is is going to do. It may get more people infected, especially those who still don't get vaccinated. You'd be a lot better protected if you did.
You need to get vaccinated because if you get it, you'll have mild symptoms. But
right,
if you're not vaccinated and you do get it, we pray
a lot more.
Sure,
a lot riskier situation for you.
Yeah. Scott says the bad guys with the lead. Okay, I
figured that.
Yeah, it's still pretty close though.
Yeah.
All right. Also, a big thank you to each and every one of you for sharing your time with us tonight. We really appreciate it. Remember, this show will be available right after we sign off tonight on Facebook. So we hope that you'll catch it later at your convenience, especially if you tuned in late by going to facebook.com/GCChat. We're also on our YouTube channel live right now. Just search GC Community Chat on YouTube. You'll find not only this show, but all of our past shows as well. And please subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. We would really appreciate it. And we continue to thank all of the healthcare workers, first responders, police and fire, everyone on the front lines who serve and protect us every day. We can't thank you enough. Be safe, and we want you to know that you and your families are in our thoughts and prayers every day. And when you see any of these heroes, please let them know how much you appreciate them. We are praying that relief comes soon so you all can catch a break. And the numbers are getting better, but we still have a little ways to go.
Yeah.
Remember, the success of a community depends on the community, so please support your local businesses. Don't forget, we like to promote community unity. So let's be united and support one another, and please don't hesitate, vaccinate. Very important. And Mike, if you see something,
Say something.
right on. We need to take care of one another out there. For all your weather information, be sure to head on over to dappertomsweather.com. It's got a great user-friendly website over there full of a lot of good information. We will see you right back here next Thursday, March 31st, live on Facebook and YouTube. So until then, we want to thank you for watching us. Have a very safe and wonderful rest of your week, and have a great night. Mike, take care, buddy.
You too, Gary.
See ya.